Welcome back to the Simple Taco, El Taco Sencillo. Today we're going to make roasted salsa verde. Not actually making tacos today, but it goes on tacos. Enjoy. Alright, so obviously we're going to need some tomatillos. I've got about 12. I think just pick out about 10 for this recipe. So we're just peeling, just get these off of here. I won't show you all this, but just wanted to show you these. You just peel that off. That little guy sometimes kind of stay. You can usually just pull it off. If you can't, just give it a little whack. And we're just gonna load them all in a strainer to rinse them all off, because like I said, they're real sticky. So we're just washing. Usually just rinse right off. Sometimes they got a little, I don't know, goo on it, gunk, and it just comes right off. So just do that. Give them all a quick little fondle here, if you will, and that's good to go right there. Forward, we're gonna peel this onion, probably cut it in half, put it on our roasting pan. Just regular old sheet pan, half sheet pan. Obviously lime and cilantro don't get roasted. Our jalapeno, pretty big one. If you got small ones, maybe use 2. With this many tomatillos, we're gonna leave the seeds. Could be playing with fire. Jalapenos can be really unpredictable. But we're gonna roast the tomatillos, the onion, the jalapeno, and of course, a head of garlic, whole head. Just whack the end off like so. Olive oil, all of it, and we're gonna pop it in the broiler. So, I did forget one little thing. You're actually gonna need, I don't know what you want to call it, small onion, and about a half, because we're gonna roast this onion and we're gonna add this onion raw when we blend it. So just make sure you've got a little extra onion on hand. Just really, the roasted onion really softens up. This stays a little crunchier, and usually just kind of turns into a better salsa. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll do. As is usual, we make a significant amount of mistakes here on the Simple Taco, El Taco Sencillo. We're gonna go ahead and add another clove of garlic. And as usual, check the recipe that I put in the comments instead of watching what I do, because I frequently get distracted, mess things up. But when I write that recipe out, I kind of slow down and think it through. So we're gonna add another head of garlic. I was just gonna show you guys what things are looking like after, oh, there we go. After 4 minutes. You can see we're getting a little soft. Oh, ow. Little char on our garlic, but we're not even close. So we're just gonna give them a little. So we just did another 4 minutes. Let's turn that off. And let's see where we're at here. So this is 8 minutes under the broiler. Our oven, or our racks, 1 notch down from the broiler. This broiler's, it's going at 525. And you can see we're starting to get a little soft here. I'm actually gonna just kind of turn everything. As you can see, what starts to happen, kind of make a mess here. You can see the top is getting that way, and the bottom's still bright green. That means it's definitely time for a turn. So I'm gonna turn everything. Boom, boom, boom. And the onions kind of break up. Yep, the onions are breaking up just a little more. Our garlic, I mean, you just kind of leave the garlic. It does, it's got the paper on it still, so it just kind of does what it wants. We'll pop it back in. Should be the last round, and then we'll make salsa. We'll be back. If you're real quiet, the fridge is running. You can just hear these bubbling and popping and broiling. So we're gonna put down some hot pads right here. So this is exactly, I don't know if you, yeah, I don't know, this is exactly what we wanted. These are soft, these are charred, this is charred. Look at this onion, these little pieces that fell off. There. Beautiful. So let's set it here. Careful not to burn the counter. And we're gonna let that cool, get all the other stuff in here, and we're gonna blend, and then we're gonna have salsa. We'll get to work. So we don't need all this cilantro. We're gonna cut it in about half, maybe a little more than half. So here's what we're left with. That. So it just, I think cilantro is good to go first in the blender. Oh, lost some there. And then we can go ahead and squeeze our limes in here. If I can not make a mess. It's a good juicy lime. So get that one, get it good and juiced. Get another one. Oh yeah. Good limes. And then let's start adding this hot stuff. So we're gonna just start adding our hot things, tomatillos. I'm not gonna add the garlic yet because you gotta let it cool enough to where you can squeeze it. Because we put it in the paper, or we roasted it in the paper, so we'll let it cool down so we can actually squeeze it by hand in there, because it'll kind of ooze out of the of its paper, but it's literally about 500 degrees still, so we're gonna wait on that. So this is cooled down somewhat, the garlic has, so I'm gonna go ahead and add it. Probably gonna burn myself, but it's all right. So you just kind of take it and start squeezing it. You see that? It literally just starts squeezing out. Ooh, ooh. And it's hot. Maybe let it cool a little longer. I only gave it about 5. Whew. Ooh, yeah, ouch. So that's good, that's plenty. I already put the other one in. Because if I'm being honest, I had to film a little part in the vertical because I gotta take in the TikTok kids in mind. So I had to do a little TikTok, squeezing the garlic in. But we try and reach everyone here on El Taco Sencillo. And we'll just put this bad boy on and blend. Give it a little shake. That's all it takes. Should be it. Done. We've been forced outside for reasons undisclosed, but we're gonna try. Sorry for the plane. When it's warm, right when you're done, it's the absolute best. It's not spicy. You can take big old dunks of it. It's delicious. We'll see you next time on The Simple Taco.